Thank you so much. Welcome to my YouTube channel again. And today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you about pressure. So pressure is it's a chapter that we always lose most of the students in high school. So when it teaches in the chapter of pressure in physics, most students give up in physics. But as a teacher, I do feel like all is not lost. Still, the motivation can really help. So I managed to open the YouTube account also so that students, when they're at the long holiday or even short holiday, they can still have access to my knowledge through the YouTube channel. So today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you about pressure. Now, pressure, the term pressure is most common in our daily life. Pressure, we have pressure. So pressure, from the definition of pressure, this pressure is always force acted force acted perpendicularly per unit area. So force acted perpendicularly per unit area. Perpendicularly, let me just have my line. Perpendicularly per unit area. So force acting perpendicularly per unit area. That means that pressure is the ratio of force to area. That ratio of force to area is the one which is uh, known as the pressure. Now, mathematically, in the expression of pressure, to express pressure mathematically, pressure, pressure, pressure which is denoted by P is equal to force. Force is denoted by F over area. Area which is denoted by capital A. Now, pressure is equal to force over area. Now, from the ratio above, the SI unit of force is always given in newtons, and the SI unit of area is always given in square meter. So that brings us to the SI unit of pressure. What is the symbol? SI unit of pressure. So the SI unit of pressure is equivalent to Newton, small n, Newton per square meter, per square meter, per square meter, into bracket N, capital N, stroke per square meter, which is also denoted as Newton m power negative 2. Newton m power negative 2. So that is the symbol for the SI unit of pressure. But the SI unit of pressure itself is Newton per square meter. So this Newton per square meter, when you have Newton per square meter is also equivalent to something known as the Pascal. Is also equivalent to Pascal. So this brings us to a point that 1 Newton per square meter, 1 Newton per square meter is equivalent to 1 Pascal. 1 Pascal. So Pascal is denoted by PA, capital P and a small a. That is 1 Pascal. Now, let me teach about the pressure in solids. Pressure in solids. So the pressure in solids, already we know, we have an idea that pressure is the force acting perpendicularly per unit area. But a solid is a state of matter which has a definite shape. So this is always a state of matter with a definite shape, is the one which is known as a solid. Now, to get pressure in solids, so the pressure in solid is equivalent to the weight of the solid. Weight of the solid. And don't forget that weight is a force. So this is in bracket a force of the solid over the area of contact of the solid with the surface. So over the area of contact. over the area of contact. The weight of the solid over the area of contact. Now, when you're given any given solid, we have a place where we can obtain the maximum area, we can also obtain the minimum area, and also we can also obtain the medium area. Now, to obtain the maximum pressure exerted by a solid, maximum pressure is obtained by the force of the solid, that is the weight of solid. The weight of solid over the minimum area of the solid, the minimum area. So this is the formula of obtaining the maximum pressure of any given solid. And the minimum pressure exerted by a solid is equal to the weight of solid over the maximum area, that biggest area, maximum area over the maximum area. The weight of the solid divided by the maximum area. Now, let us find an example of question that involves calculation of the maximum pressure and the minimum pressure of exerted by any given solid. So the question reads, a block of soapstone. So it's a block of soapstone. A block of soapstone of dimension 4 meter by 3 meter by 2 meter of dimensions 4 meter by 3 meter by 2 meters, 4 meters by 3 meters by 2 meters is 48 kilograms. And is made to rest on a smooth horizontal surface. To rest on a smooth horizontal surface. Full stop. Then part A of the question, calculate the maximum pressure it exerts on the surface. Part A, calculate the maximum pressure it exerts on the surface. Calculate the maximum pressure it exerts on the surface. And then part B, calculate the minimum pressure it exerts on the surface. So such kind of questions are usually set in examination, that is the ordinary level of studies. Now, part A of the question, calculate the maximum pressure. So the question tells us that a block of soapstone with a given dimension 4 meters by 3 meters by 2 meters. So we have the 3 dimensions, means that the shape of this soapstone is in the form of a cuboid. Is 48 kilograms and is made to rest on a smooth horizontal surface. Part A, calculate the maximum pressure it exerts on the surface. So the maximum pressure is equal to the weight over the minimum area. the weight over the minimum area. Weight divided by the minimum area. Now, from the question, we don't have the weight of the solid, of the soapstone. We have been given the mass, but because the acceleration due to gravity g is equal to 10 newtons per kilogram, using the acceleration due to gravity and the gravitational constant and the mass of the soapstone, we can find the the weight of the soapstone. Now, the weight of the soapstone is equal to the product of the mass and the gravitational field strength. So the mass is 48, which is the mass, times the gravitational field strength. Gravitational field strength. So this is equal to the mass, which is 48 kilograms, multiplied by the gravitational field strength on the surface of the earth is 10 newtons per kilogram. 10 newtons per kilogram. So the weight of this soapstone is equal to 480 newtons. So that is the weight. Now, because of the formula, maximum pressure is weight over the minimum area. Now I want to find the minimum area now. The minimum area, we take the two dimension that is going to give us the minimum area. So we already have 4 meter by 3 meter. We can have 4 meter times 3 meter. This one gives us 12 square meter. Then we have 4 meter multiplied by 2 meters. 4 meters by 2 meters, this one gives us 8 square meter. And finally, we have 3 meters by 2 meters. This one gives us 6 square meters. Now, from the 3, the minimum area is 6 square meters. So from the formula, minimum pressure is equal to the weight. So the minimum pressure is equal to the weight, which is 480 newtons, over the maximum pressure. This one should be maximum pressure. Maximum pressure is equivalent to the weight over the minimum area. So the weight in this case is 480 newtons over the minimum area, which is 6 meters square. So the answer is 80 newtons per square meter. 80 newtons per square meter. So that is part A of the question. And part B of the question, the minimum pressure. The minimum pressure is obtained by the formula. So minimum pressure is equal to the weight of that given solid over the maximum area. So the weight of the body, the weight of the soapstone is equal to 480 newtons. So this is equal to 480 newtons over the maximum area. The maximum area in the 3 is 12 square meter. 12 square meter. And the answer is, this one gives you 20. This one gives you 40 newtons per meter square. 40 newtons per meter square. So that's the question for today. Today's tutorial, I just wanted to teach about the pressure. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to teach you the pressure in fluids. That is pressure exerted by water, by liquids and gases. Then I'm also going to teach about the fluid pressure formula. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos, educative videos. Thank you so much.